On a recent day, a significant gathering of British patriots took to the streets, voicing their concerns about national identity and immigration.
Coming into the country, they should stay in their own country.
If you're offering everything for free on a platter,
Their chants, "We want our country back." Free Tommy Robinson. And send them back. Resonated with a deep sense of frustration and urgency. This event not only highlighted the sentiments of those who feel alienated in their own country, but also sparked a counter-protest, advocating for the rights of refugees and support for Palestine.
Every faction ever. But that being said, the message is right. The revolution needs to happen. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's okay. Well, like, as well, people get confused with that. How do you know if someone's illegally? How many illegal immigrants do you know?
The atmosphere in Birmingham was charged, as thousands of supporters rallied together. Dressed in flags and emblazoned with slogans, they expressed a collective frustration with what they perceive as the erosion of British culture and identity.
I don't target anybody. I'm here for Great Britain. I don't care who lives here. We're all human beings. All of us are human beings. It's just the government should be concentrating on the British people that pay taxes, that pay their way, that work hard, and not bring people in and give them everything.
For many in this crowd, the changes in their communities over recent years have felt overwhelming, leading to a sense of displacement.
Now with an influx of immigration, they don't have to, because they live in parallel societies. That's what I'm saying. As long as white people are the majority in their country, I don't give a f***.
The rally was organised by groups that advocate for stricter immigration policies and a return to what they consider traditional British values. Their demands were clear. They called for the government to deport illegal immigrants and prioritise the needs of British citizens. This sentiment reflects a growing frustration among certain segments of the population who feel that their voices are not being heard in the political arena. As the crowd chanted their slogans, individual stories emerged, revealing the personal motivations behind their participation. Many attendees expressed that they believe the influx of immigrants has changed the fabric of British society. They argued that their communities, once familiar and comforting, have become unrecognisable.
I'm here and don't want to follow the rules. You know, it was a happy place. You go back 20 years ago, when we were kids, it was a happy place. Now, it's a shithole.
One participant shared, "I feel like a stranger in my own country. We need to take our country back for our children and future generations." This sentiment resonated with many as they voiced a desire for a return to what they perceive as a lost sense of national pride and identity. On the other side of the street, counter-protesters gathered to advocate for a different vision of Britain. This group, comprised of individuals from various backgrounds, stood in solidarity with Palestinian rights and emphasised the importance of accepting refugees. Their chants echoed a commitment to compassion, asserting that the UK has a moral obligation to help those fleeing conflict and persecution. The presence of the counter-protesters highlighted the stark contrast between the two groups. While the Patriots sought to reclaim their sense of national identity, the counter-protesters emphasised inclusivity and solidarity with marginalised communities. This clash of ideologies underscored the deep divisions within British society regarding immigration and national identity. The Birmingham rallies are emblematic of a larger national conversation surrounding immigration in the UK. Over the past decade, the political landscape has shifted dramatically, with issues of sovereignty, identity, and multiculturalism coming to the forefront. The rise of nationalist sentiments has coincided with increasing concerns about immigration policies, particularly in light of recent global crises that have driven people to seek refuge in safer nations. For many in the patriotic crowd, the perception is that the government has failed to address their concerns adequately. They argue that policies have prioritized the needs of immigrants over those of long-standing British citizens. This belief has fueled a sense of betrayal, leading to calls for more stringent immigration controls and a re-evaluation of refugee policies. The emotions surrounding these protests are complex. For many in the patriotic crowd, their feelings stem from a combination of economic insecurity, cultural change, and a perceived loss of community. These emotions are compounded by fears about crime, job competition, and social cohesion. The rhetoric of taking back the country taps into a deep-seated desire for agency and control in a rapidly changing world. Conversely, the counter-protesters approach the issue from a place of empathy and moral responsibility. They argue that the challenges faced by refugees and immigrants should not be viewed as a threat, but as an opportunity for a more diverse and enriched society. Their message emphasizes the values of compassion and solidarity, advocating for the acceptance of those in need. Media coverage of such events plays a critical role in shaping public perception. The framing of protests can influence how the broader population understands the issues at stake. Sensationalist reporting can exacerbate divisions, while more nuanced coverage may promote understanding and dialogue. Political leaders also have a significant impact on the discourse surrounding immigration. Their rhetoric can either inflame tensions or foster a more inclusive environment. In recent years, some politicians have embraced nationalist sentiments, further polarizing the debate. Others advocate for more compassionate policies, seeking to bridge the divide between concerned citizens and those advocating for refugee rights. The events in Birmingham illustrate the urgent need for dialogue and understanding between opposing perspectives. Both sides harbour legitimate concerns, but these concerns often go unheard in the public discourse. Bridging the gap requires open communication, a willingness to listen, and an acknowledgement of the complexities involved in immigration issues. Creating spaces for constructive dialogue can help foster understanding and empathy. Community forums, town hall meetings, and inclusive discussions can provide opportunities for individuals to share their experiences and fears. By fostering environments where diverse voices are heard, society can work towards finding common ground. The clash of ideologies in Birmingham serves as a reminder of the deep divisions within British society regarding immigration and national identity. The gathering of British patriots and the counter-protesters advocating for refugee rights reveal the complexity of these issues, rooted in personal experiences and broader societal concerns. As the UK navigates the challenges of a changing demographic landscape, it is essential to prioritise dialogue, empathy, and understanding. By recognising the emotions and motivations behind each perspective, society can work towards policies that address the needs of all citizens while upholding the values of compassion and inclusivity. The path forward will require collaboration, a commitment to open communication, and a shared vision for a cohesive and harmonious society.